Listen, if you are a business executive and you would like to make some extra money on the side and also share and leverage your expertise, I've got a side hustle for you that I think will not just benefit you and make you an extra up to $100,000, it will benefit everybody that you work with. It will benefit your boss, who, by the way, will love that you're doing it, and your company that you work for, all your employees, the employees that answer to you, and also your customers. So everybody wins. You win, your client wins, your customer wins, your boss wins, everybody wins, and you get an extra 100 grand. And if you're wondering how in the world would I ever sell that, stick around till the end of this video, because I'm gonna give you 5 value offers that you can articulate very clearly that are gonna make people wanna sign up and pay you to be their coach. If you are a business executive looking to leverage your expertise and make an additional up to $100,000 with a coaching side hustle, you are watching the right video. I'm talking about being an executive at a corporation, at a business, maybe even upper middle management, something like that, and starting a side hustle that you can talk to the leadership of your organization about being continued education, research, a community that's going to help you do a better job, but at the same time, you're going to charge $100,000 for it. Here's how it works. What you want to do is you want to get about 10 or 12 other people who do what you do. They are the CFO, they are the COO, they are the Chief Creative Officer, whatever. They're upper middle management. They've also got 75 people under them. You know, whatever that is, get a group of people who are doing the exact same thing you are doing. You need about 10 or 12. And then you want to charge them $1,000 a month to be in your group that is called the CFO 1 year small group, you know, or the Chief Operating Officer optimization or career upward path. You know what? Just come up with some name for it, but it is your group. Now, some of you are going, Don, this is crazy. Who am I to lead a? So you got to stop thinking about that. People will pay to be in a room with other people who are dealing with their problems, trying to find the same solutions, and to not feel alone, and to find out from a group of people wisdom that's going to help them do their job better. By the way, this is how you actually get this past your leadership, your board or whatever, is you say, look, I want to meet with 10 other COOs at least once a month and in a group, and they're going to all help me do my job much better. Nobody's going to say no to that. I mean, if somebody on my team, one of my executives said they're going to do that, I'm saying that sounds great. It sounds like there's a massive upside for me as the owner of the company and you being smarter. So this is a $100,000 side hustle that only makes you better. I'm interrupting this video because some of you just want to get your coaching business built and you want to get it built fast. However, you don't have time to write all those emails, create those lead generators, create the frameworks and the playbooks that you're going to use with clients. You don't have time to do any of that stuff. So you probably need somebody to help you do it. Just do it for you. And that's why we created Coach Builder. At CoachBuilder.com, we've created a membership community of other coaches just like you, and we give them certification and training, a certification in a number of different areas. We give them a dedicated growth coach. This is a human being, not artificial intelligence, not a chat bot, not on demand, an actual human being that you can call at any point to talk to about your coaching business, where it's at, what you need to do, how you can grow it. We provide that for a year. We also give you a year's worth of a CRM. It's a customer relationship management tool that we have partnered with Keep out of Phoenix, Arizona. That tool is also filled with pre-built sales funnels, emails, lead generators that will help a coach like you grow their coaching business. So you can start collecting email addresses of potential clients and staying in touch with them, building familiarity with them as soon as you start using the CRM that we provide for you. We also have a website wireframe email scripting tool that's going to help you wireframe your coaching website. We're going to show you a ton of other coaching websites. Your small group's going to look at your website, tell you where it can be improved in order for you to close more clients, and then a ton of email scripts that you can use to cut and paste and send to potential clients. You know, you probably are really good at coaching and you deliver incredible value as a coach, but if you're watching this video, you might not be great at marketing yourself. And we want to help you market yourself and build your coaching business. If that sounds good to you, just go to CoachBuilder.com, sign up today, and I will see you in one of our sessions soon. All right, so now how do you actually, how do you frame all of this and what do you deliver? Because it is your group. You're the head of the group. And here's just some ideas. Let's say you're going to run it for 10 months. That way you get 2 months off. You're going to do this every year. You're going to run it for 10 months, and it's over after 10 months, and everybody takes 2 months off, and then you start again. People can come back, or new people can come back, and old people who don't want to do it again can leave, but you're always just looking for 10 or 12. All right, let's say month number 1, introduction and goal setting. You're going to get together, you're going to smoke some cigars. If you are a woman, you're going to go to a nail salon, you're going to do whatever that you do, you're going to have some fun, you have a great dinner, you're going to drink some wine, and you're going to get to know each other a little bit. That's really important in this group because one of the things that they're paying for is friendship. So if you can actually create some sort of experience, I've taken guys out on a 3-day, 350-mile UTV tour. We just get filthy dirty for 4 days, and we're out there around the Grand Canyon, and we just get to know each other. That's massive. The sooner you can do that, the better. You also want to establish goals in that first meeting. You want to say, what are your goals in this position? Where do you want to get to in the company that you're working with? And have everybody write that stuff down. You're going to write that down, and you're going to bring that up almost every time that you meet. So you need to give an overview of the coaching program, set personal and professional goals, and so forth. That first meeting is going to take a little longer. If you're doing it on a Zoom call, you need to do it over 2 hours at the shortest, but preferably if you can get everybody together, that's going to really get it off to a great start. Now, one thing you got to know, it takes 3 times for people to get together for the sort of awkward getting to know you phase to end. I've never had a small group that didn't work this way. I remember the first time I started a mastermind. I'm charging all this money for the mastermind and get people together. And when we're done, I'm thinking, man, there's no way anybody's going to come back. Like, I don't know these people. They don't know each other. It was awkward. Everybody's sharing a little bit. There's no way they're going to want to come back. They come back the second time, I'm like, wow, that was a lot better. They come back the third time, it felt like a family. And now there's no way anybody's leaving. I'm not leaving. I love this group, right? It just takes 3 times, so just know that. All right, day 1, or the first meeting, goal setting, expectations, get to know each other, share some sort of, even if you're doing it in person, you can't go, ride around the Grand Canyon. Go to a Cubs game. Go to a game together. Do whatever. All right, meeting number 2, it's the management and productivity. This is just an idea. Talk about time management and productivity. Talk about effective time management, strategies that you've developed, techniques for managing time efficiently, prioritization, productivity hacks, life vision, goals. You can use Michael Hyatt's Full Focus Planner. Give everybody a copy of the planner. Go through some of the exercises. Again, you're not being paid to be kind of the smart guy who created the framework. You're being paid to facilitate the conversation with a very special group of people. And so time management and productivity is a great one. Meeting number 3, leadership. You want to talk about developing better skills as leaders, building those leadership skills, emotional intelligence, decision-making processes, how you make those decisions. And then, you can talk for 15 minutes and open it up for everybody else to start talking about that stuff. It's a great topic, and every leader needs to understand how to do it. Meeting number 4, probably strategy and strategic thinking. How do you create strategy? Strategic planning and execution. You want to talk about frameworks for strategic thinking, for planning, how to get things done. I've got a great one in how to grow your small business called Management Made Simple. You can actually talk through the 5 meetings that you use to manage a company. Anything on management and strategy. You can actually go to artificial intelligence, describe everybody in your group, describe what they all do, and say, what are some frameworks out there to teach this group of people about creating and executing strategy? And artificial intelligence is going to give you some great bullet points to talk about, all right? Well, we're already through 4 meetings. And by the way, $1,000 a month, fantastic value for everybody involved. Meeting number 5, networking and relationship building. So you want to talk about building your professional networks, how you stay in touch with people, how you build a network. By the way, the very meeting that you're in is a network that you are building. So strategies for effective networking, relationship management, all sorts of remembering birthdays, all that kind of stuff. Leveraging connections is the topic. Fantastic topic. And people, they don't intuitively know how to do it. Obviously, if you're running this meeting, you do. So you're going to have a lot of value to offer here, but they're going to have a lot of value to offer each other. Meeting number 6, financial acumen. You want to talk about financial management for executives. You want to help them understand financial statements, budgeting, financial decision making. I would say that's component number 1. Component number 2 would be, look, if you're making $3 or $4 or $5 or $600,000 a year, how do you manage your money? How do you expose yourself less for taxes? What do you do with your extra income? Are you funding all those financial products you can fund to lessen your tax exposure? You want to talk a little bit about that. So again, use AI to help you figure out all the things. The very important thing if you're using AI is to type in actually the names and positions and companies, all the stuff of everybody in your group, and then talk about all the things that you hope to get out of it, what people will feel when they leave, and then say, give me talking points, give me bullet points and questions I can ask to facilitate a really great conversation. It's going to do all the work for you. It's going to be fantastic. Again, the value is not your preparation or what AI gives you. The value is the responses to those questions. So, meeting number 7, personal branding. Everybody involved in this small group is upwardly mobile. They are ambitious. And personal branding is something they probably want to talk about. So building and maintaining a personal brand. You want to talk about techniques for personal branding, what their online presence could look like, reputation management. Good luck ending that conversation in under an hour. I think these things probably need to be 2 hours at least, but they're going to get a lot out of that. All right, meeting number 8, problem solving and innovation. What are some creative problem solving techniques? You want to talk about approaches to innovative thinking and problem solving inside of business. There are a ton of frameworks out there around problem solving. Again, you can lean on ChatGPT to give you some prompts for that. Meeting number 9, communication. What are some effective communication strategies? You want to enhance communication skills, things like public speaking, presentation techniques. You might even share tools. It's a great question to ask at the end of every meeting. What is your favorite tool to use to create presentations? What is your favorite tool to use to build relationships? What is your favorite tool? And have in the workbook, by the way, have a workbook for them, a workbook, a list of tools they can use for this, list of tools they can use for that. Even that, to pay $10,000 to have a list of all the tools everybody is using in all these categories is extreme value, okay? Meeting number 10 is review and feedback. Preferably, you want to get together the first meeting and the last meeting in person. Again, we're 10 months into this program. Pick a really great restaurant, buy everybody dinner. It's going to cost you $1,000 or $1,500 to buy everybody a really great dinner at a nice restaurant. Spend several hours together and just talk about what everybody got. What are the main takeaways that you got? What are your future action plans? Where do you hope to be? Are you well on your way to hitting your goals? It's very important in this meeting that everybody understand the incredible value that they got from being a part of this group. And think about the value you got. I mean, if any of my team wanted to do this, as the owner of the company, I'm saying yes, because I know that the whole thing is about their work. Now, if they want to do, if they're my COO and they want to do a small group that's a songwriting group, that has nothing to do with my business or, now they've got a side hustle, they're just making money. But as an executive, and you're surrounding yourself with other executives who do what you do, and you're leading that conversation, I mean, God bless you, man. I hope you make a lot more than $100,000 doing that. I'm happy to keep paying you what I'm paying you, and I love the time that you're putting into it because it only benefits me and my team and my customers. All right, let's actually talk about how to hit that $100,000 mark. To make $100,000 annually, the executive coach could structure their pricing in several ways, but as follows. All right, the number of clients you're going to need, at least 10 clients. The monthly fee per client is $1,000. Total monthly income is obviously $10,000. If you go 12 months, it's $120,000 total income for you. I recommend just going 10 months and taking 2 months off. You need the breathing space. That's what you need. Alternatively, if you have 5 clients, you could charge, obviously $2,000. You could easily do that. It's well worth it. Total money, again, is $10,000. And over 10 months, it's $100,000. All right, how do you actually position this coaching group, this small group, so people understand the value? All right, here's the value offer. 1, personalized guidance. It's direct access to me, the coach, for personal advice and guidance tailored to your individual goals. Second piece of value, exclusive insights, In-depth insights into executive-level decision-making processes and strategies. That's incredibly valuable. Number 3, community building. Community, people love community. They need a community. I was literally just met with an executive a minute ago, a former SEAL Team 6 operative who's now running a private equity firm. And he just talked about the incredible value of community and how most people don't have it. So we described the communities that we were in. Access to a community of like-minded professionals for networking and support is very, very serious. It's a need, it's a demand. Skill development, comprehensive development of essential executive skills such as leadership, strategic thinking, financial acumen, all of that, super valuable. Accountability, number 5, accountability. Regular check-ins and feedback sessions to ensure progress and accountability. So those are 5 pieces of value that you can talk about what everybody gets. And by the way, I've been invited into a lot of coaching scenarios. Nobody has spelled out the value that I get as well as I just spelled out what you should talk about. And people are making millions in coaching, and they're hardly even spelling out the value. So if you spell out the value, you're going to close the deal a lot faster. Listen, starting a coaching side hustle isn't just about making an extra $100,000. It is really about serving other executives, creating a community that will benefit both you and them, and sharpening your skills while you're at it, creating larger networks for you personally and getting paid to do it. This is a win-win strategy for both you and your clients. So consider starting a side hustle today that benefits both your clients and you and the company that you work for and the customers of all of those businesses. It's worth doing.
We want to keep creating more and more content that helps you grow your coaching business. If you liked this video, you might also like this one or this one. That one's really good.